parts of Paris, once again loud with sirens and thick with tear gas. But there are some differences. Prior to all this happening, most of the day had been peaceful, with much more control by the yellow vests to avoid violence and rioting. Fewer people on the streets as well. The police have been using different tactics as well, particularly at one of the main focal points of protest, the Arc de Triomphe and the Champs-Élysées. Most of this was crowd dispersal, not riot control, and that varies from previous protests. There had been much more emphasis on passive resistance and some strong imagery. These women, styled as Marianne, the symbol of the French Republic, facing off the police in riot gear.
Je prends ma part de cette responsabilité.
This week had seen a major attempt from President Emmanuel Macron to quell the protest movement, with tax concessions and an increase in the minimum wage. It may have had some effect, but the people here say the numbers may be down for a variety of reasons, but momentum is still strong.
Numbers are down because we have been protesting for 5 weeks. It's long. Some yellow vesters chose to stay at home or on the roundabouts in their town. Some couldn't come to Paris. It's also a result of the Strasbourg attack.
Those measures announced by Macron come from an illegitimate government. He has just done this for our movement to stop because it has hurt his popularity and image abroad. But given our rights are not respected, I will keep on fighting.
Another factor that might explain some lower numbers is Tuesday's attack on a Christmas market in Strasbourg, in which 4 people were killed. With security forces stretched, the government had called on the yellow vests to scale down their protests. And aside from that, the Christmas holiday season is here, although you'd never guess that by looking at the Champs-Élysées this weekend. This is space that should be jam-packed with shoppers, only 10 days ahead of Christmas. Tear gas in the air again, and this demonstration is ending much the same way as the one last week. If President Macron thinks that he's calming the situation down, that might be a premature judgment. Andrew Simmons, Al Jazeera, Paris.